It's no secret there is a wide variety of Karens, and we all love to see some justice. So prepare yourself for today's video of Karens who have been charged and arrested. Starting things off, we have this racist man, who claims to be an off-duty trooper, but later learns the hard way that his actions may have consequences.
Well, I'm an off-duty trooper, you
That's how troopers act, dude. That's how troopers act.
You'll never be white. You'll never be white.
That's how troopers act.
You.
That's how troopers act. Law enforcement don't act like that.
That's what I'm saying.
This entire incident spanned over 3 different locations, even though McLymore, who was actually a police lieutenant, attempted to avoid the situation by driving off to another parking lot. But Ryan would shortly follow after. According to the police report, Ryan also threatened the victim with a knife whilst calling him derogatory ethnic slurs. He was arrested and charged with menacing second degree as hate crime, a Class E felony. New York State Police also reported that Ryan was not a trooper with them or connected to any police agency. Imagine you're trying to enter a community pool with your children, but your son is forcibly stopped by a Karen.
Yesterday, man. You know who I am and all my children. Why are your phone not working? I don't like. I can't understand you. Why didn't you? Don't you put your hands on my son? Take your sister right now. Don't you ever put your hands on my son. Actually, I will call the police and I will have you arrested for putting your hands on a minor. That's what I'm going to do. Good. Get out of my face, lady. And I need to know you. Get the out of my face. Come here. And you're going to jail because she just put her hands on my son.
The woman, who has not been named, was charged with a misdemeanor for assaulting a child under the age of 12. Karen reportedly requested a public defender, and she's due back in court on August 20th. Make sure you subscribe because I'll be sure to keep you updated when more details emerge about the case. For some backstory to this next clip, we have this lady who ran through secured doors separating the passengers and the airfield, which is clearly marked with a no trespassing sign in at least 2 different languages, but that doesn't stop her from running onto the tarmac and attempting to stop the plane.
Mr. Flight walked out emergency exit onto tarmac, automatic felony.
Oh my God, Karen.
I want to speak to the manager.
Oh my God, Karen. Oh my God.
There they go. She's going to jail.
Well, she's not going to rush on the car.
Actions have consequences, and this Karen found that out shortly after being escorted off of the tarmac.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you.
According to court documents, she was reportedly intoxicated and dealing with confusion on her flight's departure time, which ended up landing her in some serious consequences. She was arrested and taken to Maricopa County Jail, where she was charged with first-degree criminal trespassing in a critical public service facility, which can be a Class 1, Class 2, or Class 3 misdemeanor or a Class 6 felony in Arizona. Some people have a really difficult time understanding when they shouldn't complain and just let things go. This guy confronting a bachelorette party over noise is a great example of just that.
Oh, yeah. The guy, yeah, fuck him up.
It's not yours either.
No, but we spent $4,000 a night to be here.
So what you paid for it?
We're
I don't give a
listening to
if you
music.
paid $10,000
We are listening to music.
You're ruining this neighborhood.
We are, oh
You're
no,
just a help.
the owner's ruining the neighborhood, not us. We spent a lot of money.
You know what the rules are. You read the rules in this
Which
house.
for what? Tell me what the rules are.
The rules are to keep your mouth shut. That there's areas,
Yeah,
it's
keep your
quiet
mouth
neighborhood.
shut. Well, you're not really good at keeping your mouth shut, so
I
how the
can't.
am I
Can't.
supposed
Everybody that lives on this neighborhood knows exactly where I'm coming from.
Yeah, so talk to the fucking owner. We've been here for one night. We leave tomorrow
and
morning.
you started last night with your big mouth fucking flying, alcohol flowing. That's what got you guys going
Yeah,
nuts.
you look like you hit your wife, and you look like you got the alcohol flowing as well. Tell me, am I wrong?
Whatever.
Yeah, you be hitting that girl, yeah.
That's what you did last night. You guys got wasted up, started fucking screaming.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Ruining the
Call the
neighborhood.
cops.
Nobody can have a nice
Call the
peaceful
cops.
night
We'll
here
talk to the cops.
because you
Despite this guy thinking he was in the right, what happens next tells you a different story. Up next, we have this Karen, whose reaction is a bit extravagant, all because of a Ring camera that was apparently recording her.
Here's the doorbell. Because seriously, if not, I'm gonna have to start slamming on the door. I'm not okay with that. No, you know what? I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. You can't face it. You're not gonna drive everyone's crazy.
Not only did this Karen go viral, but her actions landed her with some serious charges. The Morrisville Borough Police Department released a statement stating the culprit has been charged with criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, destruction of property, and trespassing. Managers are usually the ones that get accused and threatened by Karens, but in this clip it's the complete opposite, as this manager calls the cops on a woman over a coupon.
It's a female. She's wearing a green.
Tell them
short
I'll be
sleeve
here
shirt
when they arrive. That I will be
and,
waiting for them to arrive.
A white.
You can tell them her
short
name
sleeve
is
dress,
Camilla Hudson. I
and
have
she says her
ID and
name
will
is
share it.
Camilla Hudson. And it's probably spelled CAMILLAHUDSON.
You got it. Exactly, like the river.
Maury, MORRY, Matson, MATSON. African American.
Black. No, I'm not African American. I'm black. Black isn't a bad word.
All right, thank you.
The company the manager was working for released a statement stating, "We have completed our investigation, and as a result, the two colleagues who were involved are no longer employed with us. We have a firm non-discrimination policy in place to help ensure that all customers are treated with respect and dignity." You would think that when you're flying in the air, you won't run into a Karen, but unfortunately for these passengers, there was one on board.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
You're
put your ass on. Who invited you to come
I'm eating, and I can
drink your ass up? Don't you dare talk to me like that.
God damn it.
You
I'll
stand
talk to you
stand
why I want to.
stand your ass up. Stand your ass up.
Sit down, Karen.
Karen,
You're a goddamn Karen.
No.
Sit down.
Sir.
Sit down, Karen.
sit down.
You're the
Oh no,
my
you're
dad.
the.
Do you want the police to meet you on the ground?
What about him?
Mask up. Now.
Mask up.
Put your
I'm
mask
eating
Mask up.
and drinking.
Tell him to
I'm
mask
eating and
up.
drinking.
Tell him to
You got
mask
your
up.
mask down.
up, sir.
Did you call me a bitch?
What she does next is just ridiculous.
Karen. Hey, spit on me. Now you double go to jail.
Piece of.
Sit down, Karen. Sit down, Karen. Sit down, fucking Karen. Look, she punched me.
Put
She
your
slashed
mask on. Tell him to put his mask on. Put your
She
mask
punched
on.
me. She scratched my face. I want her to fuck
Put
out.
your mask on. Put your mask
Put
on.
yours on.
I will put my mask on. I will put my mask on when you put your mask on. Thank you.
A criminal complaint was filed which stated that the woman assaulted the men by striking and spitting on his face and head. In court, federal magistrate Judge Christopher Bly set Cornwall's bond at $20,000, and after an extensive discussion with her attorney, she was permitted to fly home by plane if she followed the requirements laid out by the judge. The judge also mandated that aside from her flight home, Cornwall is not allowed to travel by any interstate commercial carrier, including plane, bus, or train, while out on bail. And Cornwall won't be flying with Delta, as she has now been placed on the no-fly list.